Hey, it's Cubs Convention 2024 down by the Affiliate Room. I'm Brendan King alongside former South Bend Cub, and that's 2022 Midwest League champion. It's BJ Murray. BJ, great to see you. I feel like it's been forever because last spring training, we'll get to this a little bit later, you were playing in some important games for Team Great Britain in the World Baseball Classic. We'll talk about that in a minute. First of all, it's your first Cubs convention ever. You're staying across the street, so you had to come into this hotel, walk through swarms of people. What's it been like?
Oh, pretty cool. This is my first time in Chicago too, so pretty cool to just experience the love that the Cubs get out here and just being recognized. It's pretty cool.
So first time in Chicago, and you're greeted with a blizzard. You grew up in Florida. You went to college in Florida, so a little bit different now, huh?
A lot different, but I haven't seen snow before, so I didn't mind.
Yeah, that's fair. We avoided it today at least. Yesterday, quite a bit. Hey, let's talk about that 2022 championship, man, because you came up about midway through the year, and I remember it was ridiculous because you raked in Myrtle Beach, and that lineup was so stacked. You were hitting like 7th or 8th, depending on the day, and that team just turned into a championship caliber club down the stretch. What do you remember most about that summer and being with those guys?
We just had a solid group of guys. I think everybody on that team could beat you any day of the week, and we just had a solid dynamic. So, I think that's why we ended up winning, because we gelled so well together, and then we're all good players. So you mix those two together, and then good things happen.
What did it say about you guys that you lost game 1 of that championship series at home? Right. You had to go on the road, win a tough game 2. McAveen closed that out, and then game 3, Hodge starts it, 3 home runs in the game from your teammates. I mean, that said a lot about the morale of the team to be able to come back. Not everybody can do that.
Right. Like I said, we knew we were good. I think maybe that first game we probably just put a little bit too much pressure on ourselves. I can't remember 3 home runs in the last game. You said, and we came out swinging in that game. I can't remember the score of the game, but I know we did pretty well in both of those games. Like I said, I think we just gelled together and just came together, played well, played good baseball.
How about the mammoth shit? Remember Casey's?
Oh my God! I could still see that ball going. Oh my God!
What are you doing with the ring? Where's the ring, and how do you store it nowadays?
Oh, it's in my house in the back in Florida. I don't feel like touching it. I'm not too flashy, but I got it set up nice.
Let's talk about the World Baseball Classic. So again, we didn't see you at spring training in Arizona last year for good reason. Playing for Team Great Britain and getting that experience, and the caliber of players that you were matched up against. What did that teach you, if anything, of the game of baseball, playing all these teams from different sections of the world?
Just that we grow up watching these guys, and then you're on the field with them. You realize that they're just like us. They just really good at what they do. They put their shoes on the same way. They're the same guys. And from what I've experienced, they're all really good people as well. So it's just cool to see that we could be there too, because they're no different than us. They just made it to the big leagues. So it was cool to just be on the field with those guys too. Was there ever a moment where you're not starstruck, but just like, wow, that's whoever? Oh yeah, our first game was against Team USA. They had Mike Trout, Mookie Betts, Nolan Arenado, Paul Goldschmidt. I was starstruck the whole game. But it was cool though. It was just cool to be on the field with those guys for sure.
BJ Murray, top 30 Chicago Cubs prospect, a 2022 Midwest League champ. BJ, appreciate the time. Have a great weekend.
Thank you.